Good evening. My name is Robert Price. I'm the homicide lieutenant for the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. Today I'm here to brief you on a homicide that took place at the 3700 block of West Flamingo Road. The details of the call are: at approximately 10:45 this morning, LVMPD dispatch received a call for service for a check the welfare of a mother and her daughter. Officers arrived, met up with security, went up to the room and attempted to contact the mother and daughter in their room. They knocked several times and they called into the room without any answer. At that point in time, without anything else and no other information and nothing else suspicious, those officers advised security and they cleared from the call. Security continued to get information from family and friends asking them to attempt to locate the mother and daughter inside the casino. At approximately 2:30 in the afternoon, security went back up to the room to attempt to locate the mother and child again. They knocked several times. They also called into the room without success. At that point in time, security decided to make entry into the room, where when they entered the room, they located two deceased females. They immediately backed up and called 911. Patrol arrived and secured the scene. Homicide detectives have been notified and we're currently on scene investigating the crime. It appears the preliminary details that we know so far are: it appears that the mother and daughter came here for a dance competition or a cheer competition. Sometime last night, the mother shot her daughter and then shot herself. This is a sad and tragic incident, and our hearts go out to the family. But I'll take any questions you may have.
Is there any information about the identity of these two victims?
In reference to
The mother and daughter.
it is the mother and daughter, correct? Yes.
Any identifying characteristics, ages, names?
The mother is in her mid-30s, and the daughter is a preteen.
Do you have any information on what type of weapon was used? Was it a handgun?
It was a firearm, correct? Yes.
Can you confirm this has happened in the Rio?
Yes, it was a Rio.
Lieutenant Price, do you know if there was any letter from the suspect left?
That's all under investigation, but there was a note left.
Were they coming from where exactly?
Excuse me?
Were they coming from where? Do we know where they were coming from?
Oh, it's still under investigation what state they live in. So
Has their family been notified?
their family has been notified.
And the cheer teams as well?
Yes, the cheer teams as well.
Is there any information about that note that was left or behind?
That's all part of our investigation.
No neighbors in that hotel, or they heard anything suspicious leading up to that fight or anything like that?
At this point, nobody is reporting any gunshots within that room.
When officers first went to the room at about 10:45, how long were they checking there, or how long were they knocking on the door, calling for people inside?
They were there for a good 15-20 minutes, knocking on the door, calling in. But unfortunately, at that point in time, we didn't have enough information to make entry.
One more question, Lieutenant Price. I know you've been doing this job for a long time. How does it make you feel just dealing with a situation of such tragedy as this?
It's sad. I mean, anytime you're dealing with any type of child death, I mean, it's sad. It's a tragedy. Like I said, and our hearts go out to the family. So
Where was the mother and daughter visiting from?
that's still under investigation. Yes.
And again, nobody heard any arguing or fighting leading up to it, or any
No.
struggle or anything like that?
No.
Any information about like a possible motive as to why the mother shot her daughter?
That's still part of our investigation. Okay.
Lieutenant Price, will there be another day for a follow-up after investigation?
What's that?
Will there be another follow-up to this particular case?
Any and all of the other, any more information will come from the PIO's office. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you.